Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more off-topic. So of course, this you may immediately recognize is not my normal off-topic venue. This is not Tolkiencraft, where I've been doing my off-topics for the past few of them ever since the Sky Factory server basically died because I lost everything, and I just didn't want to do a week's worth of grinding to get it all back. But anyways, this is my vanilla Minecraft server that I'm currently running through the super hostile maps on. Vex's super hostile maps, if you care. This is the first one. As you guys can see, I'm about halfway through it. I don't know if I'm actually going to run through any of that during this episode or not. I'm going to try and keep this shorter than the rest. And I'm currently just going to use this as a backdrop for while I talk for a few minutes, and then we can go over the rest, like the actual off-topic stuff in a second. But so I want to talk to you all about how this channel originally. I don't know about it wasn't when I got started, but probably a year after I started the channel, I got approached by a YouTube network about partnering with them and making some money and stuff like that. And that was when the whole idea of making money on YouTube was first getting going. And so I said, sure, why not? I liked the idea of making some money. I was lured into believing that I could make quite a bit of money, and that they would help me, and whatnot, and almost all of those promises were empty, and very little of what they promised me actually came to pass. And really, that network just took me to cleanerism and took my soul for a little bit there, as they locked me into a 2-year contract. It was 1 year, technically, but it auto-renewed, and they didn't tell me when it auto-renewed. So when I asked to get out of it, they told me I was 3 weeks past the point of no return of when I could get out of the contract, and thus I was locked in for another year. And it was just like the most scumbaggy. I hated it. Is what I'm getting at. Like, with a passion, I hated that whole thing. And so I swore I'd never be on a network again. And that's why I took all the ads off the channel, by the way. Is I hated the feeling of not knowing what you guys are seeing. If it was a sexual ad, or a slime ball scam ad, or whatever. Like, I mean, when somebody else controls what goes on your channel, you can't see it. Like, I had no way of previewing the commercials that were on my channel or anything like that. I just had to trust that they weren't gonna do anything that was against my morals. But considering how much they scammed me and lied to me, I have no doubt that I'm sure they did a bunch of things that were against my morals. But I couldn't exactly do anything about it. And so I decided that, after getting out of that whole mess, that I'd never ever get a network partner again, because it wasn't going to be worth it. And I couldn't see any reason why I'd ever want to. And so I didn't, I've turned down every single request by every network that has talked to me about partnering up with them. And I've turned them down without thinking about it and without caring, because I see no reason why I want to team up with any of them. And then so I almost auto-deleted the email that I got requesting a partnership. And then I looked at it, and it was from my watch company that wanted to partner up with me and give me discounts that I can give it to my viewers, and not just like one or two. There's a permanent code that will be in the description. It's literally just ioEther, and it will permanently get you 20% off watches at this place. And originally, when I went in, like when I started poking around and asking about this deal, this is Sleek Supply Co. by the way. For anybody who cares, there'll be just a link in the description. And if I'm really fancy and get around to it, there should be a card popping up soon. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. YouTube is really strict on what links you can put in videos, and if they don't approve of it, then you can't put it in the video. So I might not be able to get a link actually in the video, but I should be able to get a name here if I'm really slick. Then I'll drop the name on the screen and a link in the description. Anyways, so it's Sleek Supply Co. and they're not even a year old company that is into making watches, and they're really beautiful watches, minimalistic and versatile, and just gorgeous. A little bit pricey though. I must say, a little bit pricey. But anyway, so if you guys want 20% off, then the code will be, it's ioEther, and it will be in the description in case you guys want to refer to that later. But when they first offered me the partnership, I was like, these guys are gonna want me to do all the crap that I got out of the network crap, right? Sorry for the swear. Sorry for that. I shouldn't be, but I am. Yes, technically it's not swearing, but it's more vulgar than I want to be, considering I know some of the audiences that are listening. So it's just, I knew I figured they would put me through the same hoops that the network did, and I didn't want to go through those. I definitely didn't want to sell out my channel. I didn't want to plaster ads all over it and not be able to control the content and all that. And so when they sent me this email about the partnership, I immediately responded with, yeah, I'd love to do this. This sounds really great. However, I have one ground rule, and that's that you don't put any videos, no pre-roll, post-roll, mid-roll, or banner ads, or any other advertisements like that on my channel. If you guys are going to advertise through me, then I'm going to control the advertising. And they came back with, all we need you to do is mention it once in a video and put the link somewhere. I was just like, oh, okay then. If you guys agree to my terms, I will take this. And so yeah, but because of my morals, I can't show you guys or advertise to you guys something that I myself don't own. It's like, when I'm cooking behind the line, I can't serve food that I've never tasted. It would be wrong. It would be amoral in my books. Whether it's wrong in your books or not, I don't care. It's you do you, I do me. That's how this works, okay? So this, by the way, is what I've been waiting for a little while, and it has finally arrived. And thus, I finally get to make this video. Now we're gonna flip over to the other cam. Well, the bigger version. Let's see if I do this. Does that? Haha! Yes. So this is a beautiful box that's getting a little bit of oh, whatever. We're not gonna worry too much about that. We're gonna hope that my green screen effects do not affect the watch. So I'm just pulling this. And I've already used my knife. This knife, to be exact, because it has my name on it. You guys see that? It's my name on it. So yes, I've already cut open the thing, so we're just gonna pull it out. This is what it looks like. It's a box. I don't need that part. And then it slides out apparently. So So this part just telescopes out. Oh, look at that! Can you guys see that? Can I catch the light so you guys can see the logo? Oh, we're just gonna. I'm just chucking things and I'm letting go of. I'll pick them up later. It's fine. Okay, so you guys can see that logo, right? That's right about there. You guys can see that? Good. And then, how do I open this? Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I think I do this. So this means you guys are going to get to see the watch before I get to see the watch. This is how it's going to work. Oh, that's a... Oopsies. I'm gonna put that back. Just like it never fell. Nobody saw nothing. That comes all the way off. Now we're actually gonna set down because that's got a little bit of heft to it. So, Sleek Supply Co. I have been waiting for this and just... Oh. This is beautiful. There was a little bit of an interesting... A little bit of an interesting thing with PayPal because when I moved down to the US from Canada, apparently I can't just take my PayPal with me and change countries. No, PayPal's like, no, if you want to change countries, you need to delete your PayPal and start a new PayPal. And I needed a PayPal from the US so these guys could pay me. And so there was a bit of a snafu where it was like PayPal's like, no, we won't let you do this until you make a new one. And then apparently it takes longer to make a new one than I remember because it's been a while since I linked PayPal to a bank account. But anyways, so yeah, all said and done, and then they shipped this beautiful, beautiful watch to me. How do I get this out? I guess from this side. So I just like pull this thing gently out. Oh, it is so awesome. We're just gonna put the box down. And this is the watch. Hoping you guys aren't getting too much glare on this. That is awesome. Is that better? Yeah, you guys can see it now, right? There you go. So I have no idea how this works. But anyways, I'm just gonna put it on for now, adjust it to the correct time later. You know, it has been, I don't remember when the last time I put on a watch was. But we're putting one on now. On the fly, on camera, not having practiced this in the past. There we go. Look at this beautiful watch on. And this, I have been drooling over the thought of getting this thing for like nearly a week. Over a week because of the PayPal mess up and then shipping. And by the way, free shipping. Totally awesome. And it comes in this beautiful box, and it is beautiful. And oh yeah, there's a protective layer on the screen. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that off when I can't figure out where the edge is. Okay, I'm wearing a watch again. Oh, and it feels good too. Like it could make, you know, I could really like. It's a little bit. The one band is a little bit small for me, I guess. Or maybe it's just the way it's fitting on my wrist. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm not used to having a watch there right now. So it feels like it wants to sit like this and instead of like that. But it'll be fine after a little bit. I guess I gotta go now-ish. But anyways, so that is like what I want to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna flip the screen back to so you guys don't have to stare at my mug so much. So yeah, I really, really, really love this thing. Where is that logo? I can't have lost that. No, I didn't. Okay, so Sleek Supply Co. There you go. Sleek Supply Co. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to email my contact over there and tell them how amazing this watch is. I love it. I don't know if I'm wearing it every day, because I tend not to wear a lot of jewelry when I'm recording and whatnot, or really any jewelry. But I will definitely be putting it in the the stuff I pick up when I'm leaving the house. Oh, I like this thing. So I can't wait to go show my wife. And in the meantime, if you guys want to get a hold of one of these things, then the link will be in the description. And again, just enter the coupon code ioEther. That will also be in the description, so you guys can just copy and paste for 20% off. And yes, they pay me for every watch that gets sold with that coupon code. So if you guys want to support the channel and you want a beautiful watch, then that is definitely the place to go. So this is going to be the end of this particular off topic, and I've spent like the entire time blabbing on about this beautiful watch. But you know, I've owned several watches in my life, but I like this one. Probably, I don't know, it might not beat the Timex I had when I was 12 that had like the 72 functions. But this thing is water resistant, so it's not going to die the same way that Timex did when I was 12. We're not going to go into that story, because I don't remember half of that story, but it's not the point. Thank you very much for watching. Again, beautiful watch. I recommend you guys get one if you can afford it. They are, again, a little bit pricey, but beautiful, and I can't wait to dig through and find out all the features this thing has, and how to use it and everything else. So I'll see you all later. Thank you again for watching. If you want to support the channel, as always, you can help us grow. And so tell your friends, tell your family, tell your clanmates, most importantly. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.